Drop back at the cosy village of Dinner Plain, with food clearly on the mind. Refuge was found in the comforts of the Hotel High Plains. Crafted out of the local stone, this establishment oozed mountain charm. The menu matched the gorgeous surrounds. Who was the master of this foodie's delight?
So I've found my way down to Dinner Plain here. We're at the High Plains Hotel, and I've happened across Chef Ben, also known as Weird Beard, but I'm going to get to that in a moment.
Yeah.
So Chef Ben, can you tell me what you've got happening here in your venue?
So this is Hotel High Plains, as you said, also known as Captain Weirdbeard.
Captain, there's a captain in there.
Yeah, there is a captain in there. So yeah, I'm the captain of the ship.
Yep.
In the kitchen here. We do a kind of an upscale pub style menu, obviously sourcing local produce as much as we can.
Yeah, where are you finding that from?
So we've got seafood from Lakes Entrance. We've got local trout farms at the base of the hill. We got venison farms, berries, chestnuts. Yeah, quite a lot of nice produce. Yeah.
So how did you yourself find this location? How did you end up here?
I came here in 1997 as a young little whippersnapper.
Yeah.
I just fell in love with the snow. So I started in Mount Hotham back in 97.
Yeah.
And just fell in love with the culture, the snowboarding, everything. Meeting other chefs that, you know, similar like-minded, you know, processes and ideas, to see the progression and the standard, and you know, it's like Melbourne-based style of food.
Yep.
You know, it's really good quality produce, quality chefs that are looking for that snow change.
The old SnowChef lifestyle, as we like to say.
Yeah, SnowChef lifestyle.
Yes. What drew you to the region? Like, where did you come from?
Yeah, Sunshine Coast in Queensland. We had a property that was probably 10, 15 minutes from the beach. You know, I'd ride 15 minutes on my mountain bike, go to the beach, surf all weekend. I guess, you know, from surfing to skating.
Yeah.
Next progression was, you know, let's check out the mountains, let's go ride a mountain.
With the white stuff in mind, like how often nowadays do you get out there? And
had some really good powder days out there. I mean, you know, I try and get out at least once a week. We are quite lucky here to, you know, have an awesome team of chefs, so I can start a bit later and, you know, count on these guys to, you know, to hold the reins.
Yep.
So I can get the powder runs in the morning and then, tell them about it when I come in.
But is there anything else that you just have a passion for here in the mountains?
Obviously the produce, the mountains, the scenery, picking our own berries, foraging for mushrooms.
So how much time do you put into that? Is that an early season?
So this would be a more summer thing. Obviously winter's for riding and powder.
Yep.
Summertime is more, you know, you can get out there and, you know, talk to the local growers and suppliers.
So how is it when you go out and see those the farmers?
Yep.
The communication you have with them, is it enlightening for yourself as a chef? Or
absolutely. For example, you know, the venison farm. You know, we've got quite friendly with them over the last 4 years I've been here.
Yep.
It's obviously it's more of an exclusive product.
So as a high altitude chef, what are some of the challenges? Is there anything else that's really puts you under pressure or
definitely
makes things
supply.
difficult?
Yeah, like I said, you almost have to be a week in advance of your ordering. You're thinking, you know, how busy you're going to be. What can I get fresh? How can I get it? And how can I sell it as quickly as possible? Yeah. So it's a challenge in itself.
Okay, so you touched on Captain Weirdbeard.
Yeah.
Can we get a bit of background on that? Where did
Captain
where
Weirdbeard
did
started
that come from?
probably in 1999 after being up here for about 2 years. It was a progression. It was just, you know, playing with cool hairstyles and getting a bit loose.
Yeah, right on. So you don't mind a little party, or have had a bit of good time over the years?
Absolutely. Yeah, it's part of the culture. It's part of the scene. You know, you work hard. You want to unwind at the end of the day. You know, you hang out with your mates you haven't seen, or you go riding with your mates. You know, awesome entertainment acts up here, DJs, bands, all that type of thing. So it becomes another subsidiary culture, I guess.
So you touched on DJ. We heard that you like to spin a little tune here and there on the decks.
Look, I don't do it as a public sort of.
No public DJ name.
Yeah, well, it's DJ Weirdbeard.
Yes.
But more of a hobby. Got the 1200s.
Yeah.
have some fun, spin some vinyl, show these guys what the old the old school breakbeat and electro and all that sort of style of music.
It's all about.
Yeah.
Before you come up here, you're obviously on the Sunshine Coast, but have you ever done any chefing in the cities?
I did take a break. I haven't been up here consistently for the last 15, 20 years. I took an 8-year break where I moved back to Queensland, started my own catering business, had my own restaurant, had 2 restaurants on the Sunshine Coast.
What do you love about, what's the passion for food?
I went to university. I studied to be an accountant, of all things.
Yes.
Thank God that didn't happen. But it was in my 3rd year of university. I thought, I failed law as a subject. I was like, I don't think this is for me.
It's not happening.
Yeah. So I attended culinary school. I mean, I've always had an interest in cooking, apparently, as a child.
Yeah.
Did some training at culinary school, got a job at the local pub, progressed from there. You're immersed in other chefs. The love and the passion just builds from there.
Blossoms from there.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is a little burger you can put together for us and we chow down.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we could cook a burger. We've got a beautiful pork belly dish on at the moment as well. We can play around with things for sure.
Let's have it then. What do you reckon? Chef Ben, what have you brought me here?
Okay, today we've got one of our famous Wagyu burgers. This is actually off the Strathbogie ranges, an hour and a half away. Comes straight from the farm, straight up here. We get it straight from the paddock, straight to our door. And over here we have the pork belly with kui lentils, chorizo, pear, and baby carrots, and a truffle jus. Pork is actually, from just out of Wagga as well. All Australian, local, as close as we can get.
Okay, so I'm about to try and devour the best burger in Dinner Plain.
In the Victorian Alps.
Victorian Alps.
Best burger in the Victorian Alps.
I better enjoy this.
If there was a competition, I'm sure that it would do pretty good.
You're going to be number 1.
So we have our own house-made ranch dressing, which is dill, celery, pickles, jalapenos. So it's got that little bit of bite, a little bit of pepperiness, spice. Our famous Wagyu burger patty from Sevens Creek, Wagyu, Strathbogie. Our house-made tomato relish, and just really simple lettuce, tomato, onion. Simple.
Okay.
And a beautiful brioche bun.
Lovely. So, being a man with a weird beard, or a beard that's maybe calmed down a little bit.
I know, you're pretty weird too.
I've got a bit of facial hair. How am I going to handle this? Do you think I'll be right?
Just absolutely, squash it in, mate. Just get it messy. That's the best way to enjoy a burger. Just get it in there, let it drip down. Yeah, let it get in your mo.
Get in the mo and come back to it tomorrow.
Absolutely.
Okay, I'm going to go for the best burger in Dinner Plain and the Victorian Alps. Wow, that burger's awesome, mate. Thank you again, Chef Ben, for allowing us to come into your venue and giving us your story of high altitude living.
Absolutely, my pleasure. Thanks
Enjoyed
for coming
our time.
along.
I will shake your hand.
You want to take another bite, don't you?
I do. I'll shake your hand. Actually, high five.
Yes.
Right on, mate.